What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your guy, something. Hit the keys. Here today with a quick review and demonstration over Orb Synth by Hexachords. This plugin is currently just $1. And if you're not aware, Hexachords actually makes a MIDI generator. It's like an AI generator of MIDIs. This is one of the plugins that's in the suite, but it's not standalone in the suite. So the only way you can get it is to purchase it. And right now it is $1. I'm gonna go ahead and get this for 5 of y'all, but you gotta stay with me till the end of the video to find out how you can get it. Make sure if you guys like this content, you drop a whole elbow on that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so every time we drop a new video, you can be the first to find out. But let's go ahead and get right into this review. Something, hit the key. Alright, so when you open up the plugin, it's going to be like this. It is vectoral, but it doesn't get smaller than this, which I think is a negative, but it can get as big as your screen can get. I'm going to go ahead and I made a little beat with some of the sounds. All of the melodic noises that you hear are basically from the synth. And I do want you to notice that this synth doesn't take up much CPU. So I have 3 and 4 instances going, and it doesn't get anywhere that's going to bog up my computer or make a clip or anything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and press play. We're going to go from there. All right, so that's a little sample of the beat, but let's go ahead and get into some of the functionality of the actual plugin. So when you look at the plugin, it's got a couple different oscillators. So it's got 2 different layers. It's got a whole bunch of different sounds. We'll go through the sounds here in just a minute, but I just want you guys to see it's got a whole ton of sounds. So when you're looking at the plugin, it's got different layers. And so with the different layers, you can change the sound of the layer. So, you can change it from digital to acoustic to whatever, and each one of these has different sounds that you can change, and you can layer those 2 sounds together. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that with both of these just so that you guys can hear the difference. So I'm not going to go through all the sounds, but as you can see, obviously there's endless possibilities with that. It's got panning, so you can pan each one of the oscillators, one to the left, one to the right. So that's, a pretty cool function too. It's got your gain level right here. And then this right here changes your waveform. So you can raise this up and down, and it changes the kind of the waveform of the wavetable. So I'll just play that real quick. So you can see how that changes the sound, it manipulates the sound a little bit. Then over here, you have your sub. So if you turn that on, it adds basically a lower level to it. Or if you're making a sub or 808 or whatever, you need to turn that on in order to use it. But I'll go ahead and turn that on and play it. So if you had headphones on, you could really hear the low end of the bass there. You got your white, right, your noise right here. So you have white and you have red. You have your filters right here. So you can control the cutoff with this knob right here, or you can slide it over like this, and then you can control the resonance like this. And so you can do that on both of the oscillators. Then below there, you have your modulations. So you have ADSR. So obviously, if you move right here, it's your attack. This is your decay. sustain and release. So you can only go so far with release, but it is what it is. So I'll go ahead and play this real quick, and I'll mess with those for you. You have your LFOs over here, and then over here you have a few different effects. So you have delay, and the cool thing about this delay is that you can delay just to your left or just to your right. So if you have headphones on, you can hear how it's just delay on the left side, which is a pretty cool feature. It's also got reverb, which is pretty self-explanatory, but I'll go ahead and turn that on. It's got your saturation and it's got glide. So I guess I'll turn the glide on so that you guys can hear it. It's pretty cool. So obviously that does a lot to change the sound. Then you have your modulation matrix right here. So basically what I'm going to do to show you this is I'm going to clear all this off, and then I'm just going to show you a few of the things that you can do with this. So with this, obviously LFO1, LFO2, so that's going to control your LFO over here. This part's going to control your filter, and it's going to control the wavetable up here. So if I turn on this LFO on the filter, watch the filter. So it lets you know exactly what it's affecting by making it move right there. So then if I come down here and I turn like my LFO rate on, it's going to move this one down here. And then you can change the waveform by just clicking on it, and then you can obviously change the LFO rate like that. And then it'll even, you can do that with the oscillator too. So you'll see how it's going to start moving the oscillator over here. I picked the wrong one. I thought it was on 1, but it's on 2. But still, you get the same point. It's moving this wavetable over here. So it's basically changing the sound for you. It's letting you form your own sound. You can also hit randomize over here. And if you hit randomize, it's going to give you some kind of, random formula, obviously. So that's pretty cool in itself. And then one thing that I like about the sounds over here is it's got a pretty deep library of sounds. We're not going to go through all these sounds, obviously, but you see all these different sounds that you get. But if you go to one of the sounds and you click on it and you hit that star, it puts it over here into your favorites. And so you see how it just added the energetic here. So that's a nice little feature. I did put some sounds together so that I could, just let you guys sample out some of the sounds and hear what some of the sounds are. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just run through these sounds for you guys real quick. So you guys can hear just a few of the sounds. And they're just regular chords. Nice little organ. So as you can see, it's got a nice bunch of different sounds that you can go through. One thing that I really like about this plugin is that I don't really use a whole bunch of synths like this when it comes to cultivating sounds, but it's pretty easy and user-friendly to get right into making shapes and making all kinds of different sounds that you want to make, cultivating your own sound. If you guys want this plugin for free, all you got to do is join my Discord. I got the link below in the description, and go to where it says giveaways and just say, hey, I want that plugin. I want that orb synth. I'm going to pick out 5 of you guys, and I'm going to send it right to your email address so that you guys can get it. I definitely think this is a good synth that, you know, you can pick up for $1. Make sure if you guys like this content, you drop a whole elbow on that like button, subscribe and hit that notification bell so every time we drop a new video, you can be the first to see. I appreciate you guys' time today, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. All right, guys and gals, thanks for watching the video. Make sure you hit the subscribe and like button. Make sure you hit that notification bell so every time a new video comes out, you can be the first to know. Let me know what tutorials you want to see next in the comments, and see you next time.
Some, hit the keys.